Hi guys, so I'm gonna give you the updated requirements for the interview for your green card. So I photocopy my interview notice and make it as my checklist. So anyway, so these are the things you need to bring for your interview. So 1, you have to bring the interview notice with your government issued photo ID. 2, any immigration related documentation ever issued to you. So I brought my forms, and then I brought my employment card and social card. And then 3, all travel document used to enter the United States. So I brought my old passport and my I-94. You can get your I-94 on the website. I'm gonna insert the website here, I forgot. 4, your birth certificate. And then if you have kids, you have to bring your kids' birth certificate. This is the most important part. So if your case is based on marriage, you have to bring your spouse to the interview, and you have to bring all these documents. So you have to bring the certified copy of your marriage certificate. If you or your spouse is previously married, you have to bring their divorce decree or divorce certificate. Supporting evidence of your relationship, such as copies of any documentation regarding joint asset or liabilities. I brought our tax returns, bank statements, insurance, rental agreements, utility bills, credit cards, lease, photos, and anything you can think of. It's better to have that. Another thing is original copy of all the documents you submitted. So if your spouse or your birth certificate is not in English, you have to have it translated. So that's a must. And don't forget your medical examination result. So I went to Foster City Medical Center for the civil surgeon, and then for me to see him, I have to pay $220. So I paid that. And then while you're doing your physical examination, he will ask you things regarding like, wanna do the TB here or you want to find it somewhere else, blah blah blah, and then you're gonna come back here. I was like, okay, I'll just do everything by your like management, and so I have to pay $240 for lab works, that's for TB tests and blood tests, and then have to pay another $150.11 for the test for the varicella, that's for the chicken pox, because just to know if I still have it on my system, because they need that, because I don't want to get another vaccine, so I have to pay. For my medical is really fast. Like, I think I did my medical Thursday and then I got it like Tuesday, so it's pretty good because I have a limited time, because my lawyer didn't tell me that I have to get a medical examination by myself, because I thought I have to like wait for a notice that, hey, you have to like do this blah 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 by the immigration, but no, you have to do it by yourself. So it's better if you do it like a month before your interview, because you have a lot of time. For me, I have like 2 weeks to do it, and I'm like so stressed out because I'm not sure if the result will be on time, so that's that. And here's the interview part. Entering the immigration center is like you're going through a TSA, in the airport. So you have to like show your notice and then put your bag on this box, and then it will go through like scanner and stuff, things like that, like TSA. And then we checked in, and then we waited. So the lawyer says it's gonna take like hours and hours and hours, blah blah blah. But good thing, like right away, they call me to get my fingerprint, and then I have to wait to be called again. And then luckily we're fast, like they call us right away. The lady called us to her office to have an interview, and then we take a note like telling the truth, blah blah blah. And then so we sat down with my lawyer, and then she asked me this series of questions, because when you file, there's like a form that have a ton of question of yes or no, if you're like a terrorist, a prostitute, if you're gonna do something for the United States, things like that. That's the basic question, and you don't have to worry about it because you already answered that. So she's just reviewing it. After that series of questions, she asked us about how did we meet. So we told her what happened, and then it's basically that's it. And then I have my photo album, and I showed her the album, and then she's looking at it, and then she's like, where is this, who is this, and blah blah blah. She asked me if she can take the photos, and I was like, I have a copy for you, don't take my photos. And then she's super nice, and that's basically it. And a few days later, I received a notice. So I was approved. I'm gonna read it to you. So, welcome to the United States of America. That's what it's like saying there. So this is to notify you that your application for permanent resident has been approved. It is with great pleasure that we welcome you to permanent resident status in the United States. To give you an idea how much I spent my immigration process, I'm gonna have a list and just tell you what I've spent. Start with the USCIS fee, which is $17.60. I got my birth certificate for $60 and 90 cents. I have to get my husband's divorce decree. It's $24. I have to get a marriage certificate, which is $15. Report of marriage, which is $25. I have to have the UPS envelope, which is $24 for my documents to be sent to me. I have to pay for my passport for the renewal, which is $60. And with the medical, I have to pay $220 to see the doctor, and $240 for the lab work, and $140 for additional testing for the vaccines. That's already $25, $18, and 41 cents, plus $4,000 for the lawyer, with a total of $65, $18, and 41 cents. So, and that's it. I have my that is now permanent resident. It'll be fun, and thank you. So if you have questions or comments about the immigration stuff, please comment below or message me, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Quick update. So my lawyer messaged me while I'm filming, and she said she received my green card. Okay. So good luck to your process.